Welcome to how to stay organized as a college student, because apparently it's hard. But it is really easy if you have a system and kind of like an organization method to stay organized, because college is hectic, if I may tell you, and you need a system to stay organized, because if not, you're gonna just get burned out and just be exhausted all the time, because you're trying to like balance a ton of things at the same time, and it's like really hard. I got you, sweetie, I got you. Do not worry, I got you. I'm gonna spill the tea on all of my organization methods, because I want you to pass and not fail. Also, I've seen that a lot of people are graduating, which means new semesters are coming up soon after the summer. So watch this video and get prepared for your new college semester. Okay, let's do this. First of all, I think this is literally my most used tip ever. It's like planning ahead, right? That is to break down your schedule. Now, obviously, if you're in college, you're gonna get like a syllabus and like a schedule. So it's really important if you can pick one type of calendar to kind of schedule this in. I got fed up of Google Calendar because it was like hard to use when I was not in places with internet and then Wi-Fi, because to go to Google Calendar, you have to kind of access Google, and if there is no Wi-Fi, it's hard to kind of like sync between stuff. And since I have an iPad and an iPhone, it's easier to kind of sync between those. So because of that, I use Apple Calendar, and Apple Calendar is my best freaking friend. This is like what my Apple Calendar looks like now. You will see a screen recording on it somewhere over here. My tip is over here in the section iCloud, I've categorized the Apple Calendar into like sections called home, work, uni, assignments, movies, and drama school, because that's my Sunday school. I have like coaching sessions and stuff, so that's like a different topic. But mainly work, uni, and assignment due dates are like my three most important things for college as a student, because those help me stay on track. All of my class scheduled dates are in pink, because that's the color I use for like uni stuff. It's like all scheduled in so that it's easier for me to keep track of things in my head, and I know that assignment due dates are on these days. So for the month, that is like the dots, because specific times in your Apple Calendar comes as dots. And then submissions and all of that I schedule for the whole day, because that's like a whole day for submissions. Because of that, they come in like the bar, and those things kind of pop out. My submission dates are in dark purple and dark pink. Our lecturers do not move submissions, and if you get one day late, it's gonna be like late submission, and that's gonna affect your grade. So because of that, I schedule in the specific date, and in my planner then I write out all the days I want to finish the day in. Like if my assignment due date is the 20th of May, I make sure to finish my assignment before like the 18th, so that I have 2 days to ask for extra feedback and kind of finish the work, so that it's like all prim and proper and finished. Because I hate late submissions, right? Even with YouTube, I freaking hate missing deadlines. I just can't live with that. Like every time I miss a week of uploading for YouTube, that whole week I'm like freaking guilty AF, and I kind of freaking try to not drive myself insane. I know that's kind of a bad thing in some ways, but for uni and college, whatever you call it, it's gonna come in handy. So please submit those on time, because you do not want to fail. And then it's also important to like schedule in your normal work as well, because otherwise it's not gonna have like a work-life balance for you if you're only gonna be focusing on uni work, right? So schedule in time with your friends, go on fun dates with your friends, go on fun dates with yourself. So I schedule those in like movie marathons and TV shows in like Orange, so that I know that, oh, okay, this weekend fun things happening. So this week I was so pumped for Stranger Things. I finished all my work before so that I could just literally do it, right? So that is how you need to motivate yourself. Schedule in fun days, schedule in all those fun movie marathons with your friends, with yourself, with your brothers and sisters and siblings. Go on fun outings, right? You need to have work-life balance. So make sure it's okay to schedule it in your laptop. Like it's okay to schedule it into your calendar so that you don't miss it. And I think it's important to have rewards like that, so that you are motivated to finish your work way sooner, right? So do those things. Just a small tip for you. Then the next thing after like the Google Apple Calendar situation is my to-do list. Now my Apple Calendar I use to kind of schedule in classes, dates, events, and all of that. But if I have like to-do list, I use my iPad or my planner for that. I don't kind of use both at the same time. I kind of switch between each thing. This week it's my iPad, now next week I might use my planner. I don't know, I'm like I mix and match different things, okay? It's like so hard to keep track with one thing. Now I'm using my iPad, and that what I do is I just open a new note on like Procreate, like the new, I kind of write week to-do list, weekend to-do list, daily to-do lists. I like freaking plan shit out. So whenever and whatever whatever you feel like. If you want to write it in a notebook, if you want to write it on your iPad, if you want to write it on your phone, whatever you do, I think to-do list will help you a lot to manage your daily work. So just because you know like 26th is your submission date doesn't mean you know what to do for that submission, right? That is why to-do lists are important, because then you can write down, okay, so Friday, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish chapter 1, I'm gonna draft my essay, I'm gonna finish drawing this. I don't know, just write things down so that it's easier for you to do this. I use it mainly to balance out blogging, YouTube, and college, obviously, because whenever I have like a submission date, I make sure to prioritize my submission and also kind of make sure I edit my videos in that week, because my only editing free, like, because my YouTube uploading day is Sunday and I don't want to miss it because I'm trying to be consistent, you know. So even with sleepless nights, I'm gonna finish it, okay, because that's what commitment I made to myself in the beginning of the semester, that I'm gonna finish it no matter what. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, now let's talk about how to write notes and take notes to kind of, you know, not misplace any notes and stuff. So I will make a definite separate video on note taking, because I feel like that's like an important factor for college. But I will just generally go through what I do with notes. First of all, my notes app. I love using the notes app because it's like so customizable and like so many features in it. I used to kind of use OneNote as well, but now I'm just mainly into like notes, like the notes app that's provided by MacBooks and like Apple devices, because the thing is, it's important for me to have it on my phone, my iPad, and my laptop so that it's easily accessible. Even if I'm going in like a car or like a bus or something, I can just open my notes app on my phone and just read my notes to make sure I didn't like miss anything, and then I just read them over. If you have Windows laptop, just download an app that you can sync between your devices, and I think the best one to do that is Word, because Word also syncs between your devices. That's a good thing about Word, you know, you don't have to have like a specific device like Apple kind of thing. You can just download Word and it will sync between all your devices. So that's the second thing I want to talk about. But first of all, if you are a Apple user, definitely try out the Notes app kind of thing, because it's really easy and fun and accessible, and you can customize it to your benefit, right? First of all, I have made a separate folder on my Notes app called University, and I've separated it into the current subjects I have called CAD, History, and Trends. And under those different subject folders, I also take different notes. So I have like notes I did about research for like these 5 designers, and then like class notes, research proposals, Harvard referencing, and just notes I basically took. And then same goes for these ones. I even take iPad notes sometimes at home when I have like online classes. So that's what you can see here. So basically, I think you should just, even if you don't have note-taking subjects, just open a folder on your Notes app, because you might have to detail and write your assignment down on your Notes app, because you need a Notes app. I'm a fashion student and I still have notes, okay? So don't say you don't have notes, because you obviously have notes. Like I said, uni and college is about freaking being organized and not wasting time looking for notes. It's always about being organized and knowing that whenever you open your history folder, all of the shit about history and all of the assignment notes under history is literally right there, okay? It's all about being organized. It's all about drive. It's all about power. There's a song like that. I'm pretty sure there's a song like that. Why does the light keep changing? I don't know, okay? Somehow that is basically how I use Notes app for like organizing stuff. And then I also use Word. Like I said, it also kind of syncs between all those devices, so it's you can use that. I basically do all my research and write my papers on this, so there's no definite organization method on Word. It's just that I use it to write out assignments, papers, essays, and all of that, because it's just easy. And like I said, you can like access it through my iPad as well, because once I had to work at a McDonald's and I didn't have my laptop, I had my iPad and I just did research in McDonald's, because Microsoft Word syncs between everything. That is why when you are selecting a note-taking app, I think it's important to check for syncing abilities, because like I said, you could be at McDonald's and your lecturer is like, please send me this email or this note ASAP. You need to be able to access it through your phone as well. So download something that's syncable, that you can access through your phone and your laptop. Capiche? Yes. Okay, now to a few basic just tips on how to stay organized, as well as like get work done soon for you as a college student. My first one is definitely try to finish homework or your assignments in class, because a lot of classes give you time to do it in class, and if you just talk with your friends and waste that time, you then have to come home and do it again. What I'm saying is, if your lecturer gives you time to do it in class, do it in class. Do not waste time. And then it's easier to ask your lecturers for feedback as well. You don't have to keep emailing them out of college hours and just bothering them, you know. You can just go to the teacher or like like the lecturer and ask them physically, show them your work and be like, what can I change? What do I have to change? It's much easier than getting feedback from an email. It's easier to show them in college physically and getting feedback. And then the next thing that I think is really important is use your weekend to do productive things that grow you as a person. This shouldn't be like work, like not unproductive things, but just productive and healthy. I love listening to music and editing. That is why my weekend is just for that. And then I also watch movies. I sleep in on the weekends, and like the weekend should be your energy boosting days and also the days you use to build the life you want. And then definitely the last tip is music. Now I do realize that it's really painful to start a project. It is. You don't want to start an assignment, okay? Nobody wants to start an assignment. Trust me, nobody wants to do that assignment. Sweetie, no, you don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I just want to watch Netflix and sleep. But that's not gonna work. Do not just think of an assignment as like a burden. Think of it as something that's gonna help you for your future amazing life. I have 2 solutions for this. The first one is definitely music. Obviously, music. Freaking go to Spotify. You don't have to pay for Spotify. Even the free version, you can kind of work with it because that's what I have. And the only con of that is like every 10 minutes you get like a Spotify ad, and even Spotify ads do have nice music. So it's just, no one cares, right? It's like a phase. Make playlists for different subjects and different assignments and different moods you have. I have this really cool playlist. I will share it in the description if you want to listen to it. I love jamming to it, and sometimes I don't even listen to the music. It's like background noise, because whenever I feel it's too bored, I don't want to do this assignment, I don't want to do it, I listen to music because it just boosts your mood, right? It gives you like a serotonin boost and you just feel pumped. Whenever that Shawn Mendes songs go in, like I don't know, Stitches or like I Know What You Did Last Summer, and like all those pop music, not hop. I was gonna say hip hop. I don't know why I said hop. Hip hop, like jazz, whatever motivates you, whatever like boosts your lightning inside you, like use those music to boost your brain power. I don't know, whatever, because music just literally makes everything better. So listen to music while you're working, because that is gonna pump you up. And the second thing is visualization. Now trust me when I say this works. First of all, let me give you an example, right? It's 6 a.m. It's raining AM and I have to get up. What would I rather be doing? I would rather be curled up in bed and sleeping at 6 a.m. on a rainy freaking day. But no, I have to get up and I have to go to class. And this is when I question my life choices. What do I do then? I visualize what I want to visualize. I close my eyes. Now make sure you don't close your eyes while lying down in bed, because then you'll just freaking sleep again. Sit straight, close your eyes and visualize why you're doing this, because this class is going to help me be that designer, be that freaking person, be my future dream self. It's gonna help me, and that is why I'm gonna wake up right now. I'm gonna freaking go have a shower even though it's freaking cold. I am going because I want to show up as that person, and that, my friend, is why you need to visualize. And for example, if you don't want to do an assignment, just close your eyes and visualize what you will feel when you finish this assignment, right? When you finish it, when you cross it off your to-do list, what would you feel? You would feel happy. You would feel literally amazing. For now, you might not want to do it, but when you do it, you're gonna freaking thank yourself. You are going to feel so proud. Trust me, every time I finish an assignment that I did not want to do, I feel so damn proud because I did it. I made it. I did it. Give yourself a pat on the back. Say it. Say that you made it, because you are gonna feel it. Trust me. It's like a TED talk, like a podcast or something. I don't give a shit. Just imagine it and it will come true. This is not a law of attraction technique, even though it could be used as one, because like manifestations also kind of work with visualization, but that is not the point of this. Even if you don't believe in manifestations and the visualization, like all that stuff, you could still do this technique, because it's not like I am manifesting this thing. It's more like you're reminding yourself the why. Whenever you're feeling unmotivated, close your eyes and just visualize why you started, why you're doing this, and the whole why behind the whole thing. Okay, so I hope you like this video. This is overall how I stay organized in college to make sure that you don't miss out on anything, you know. Like I said so many times in the video, subscribe, like, and also share it with any of your friends who is in college, who's starting college, who's starting high school. It's kind of like appropriate for everyone, okay? I'm really grateful for you guys and I love you. Bye.